Alright, we got called back. Here we go. What can I do for you, sir?
God, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
Is something else wrong?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me.
Oh, that's
The
not good.
projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
What can I do to help?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Vokelgard. Fear is on the lips of the people, darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Manamako.
How can that help us?
If it is truly an agent of Manamako's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
How can I find this agent?
Venture to Vokelgard, speak to the fisher, Medea, and the jungler Dirinor. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard the troubles lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
Okay, I'll find something and come back. Cool. Let's go. Lyris, are you coming? This is semi-pleasant. Lyris, you're just chilling with a loot, huh? Prophet, I can see why you missed her. This is very pleasant. Let's go find an agent of darkness. Oh, come on.
Change of plans?
Oh, Mary, get out of my way. Journal quests. Chasing shadows.
Off we go!
I keep hitting the wrong freaking jump button. Most of my games it's like triangle, and then this one it's like freaking X. Come on, no, fine. Fine, won't do that.
It's a fine day, isn't it? The fish are biting and the water is soothing.
Have you seen any strangers lurking about?
This one thinks you're a bit strange, hmm? Kidding. I am thinking I did see an Imperial man lurking around by the lighthouse, like skittish prey. He thinks I do not see him, but this one has a keen eye.
If you can tell me where I can find him, I'll make it worth your while. 69 gold. Nice.
Very generous. The Imperial was very sneaky, but this one saw him slip inside the lighthouse with another man. Very thin and white, like a dead thing. They did not think Khajiit was watching, but this one has excellent peripheral vision.
Thanks, buddy. Next optional. Do I also have to part with another 69 gold? Okay, so that's where that guy is. Let's go.
I hope you're not expecting a performance. I had to sell off my equipment and instruments just to make ends meet. Times are tough, my friend.
Hey there. Had any peculiar looking customers lately?
Funny you should ask. There was an odd-looking Imperial fellow in town a few days ago. He was asking about local burial grounds. Said he was trying to track down his great-aunt's remains. Yeah, right. And I'm Queen Irene's Chamberlain.
Any idea where I can find this Imperial?
Last I saw him, he was heading towards the lighthouse.
Cool, thanks. What the crap is this lighthouse they're talking about? Okay, so there is a lighthouse. Looks like I gotta leave town to get to it. Not really. It's not that far out of town. I was gonna say, cellar. Come on, Miri. Let's take out some worm cult scum. Ow. What shitty skeletons. That one's at least up. He at least had a chance. Maybe. Alright, let's try to RP this and be real sneaky. This looks like a boss.
How dare you trespass here!
You're done.
I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
No. Not at all. Give me your gold, sir. Orb of Discourse. Yeah, I'm totally taking that.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me?
Yo.
This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who? Me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Forgive me, my lord, but I've heard something that might interest you.
Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel.
Someone has been asking the locals about a red guard named Sai Sahan.
Are they? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear. Sai Sahan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
Do you know where he is?
Of course I do. But I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys. Now be gone. And if you contact me again without good reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
Yes, my lord. I mean, Miri and I, like, we kind of look shifty. We could, you know, we could get away with pretending that we were ne'er-do-wells. Run around in my soul-shriven skin. Nothing weird about this at all. Ow, that damn trap. It's probably easier if we just ride to the harborage. Oh god, I hit the wrong one again.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner Thrall.
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Good luck.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Okay, cool.
I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Why do you dislike Tharn so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the five companions?
He showed me a vision about them. But I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
Tell me about Abner Tharn.
Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
Toady. Tharn didn't seem too happy working for the Worm Cult.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
What if you got something out of it?
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves.
Elevate that family he loves so much, probably? Tell me about the five companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings.
We know this.
The five included Varen, myself, a red guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Manimarco.
What's your take on Manimarco?
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Manimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
Well, we know why Varen needed the amulet.
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn
Yeah.
emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Manimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
We know what happened next, but okay, we'll
It
ask.
took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Manimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Sai Sahan and I were declared outlaws.
Okay, so it took him 2 years to get that amulet. Okay, so there was definitely a time jump. What then?
Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. but Manamarco was the true power behind the throne. Sai Sahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
Okay. I've heard enough.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Okay. So many skill points.